this video, I want to tell you about how I create my pictures that I use for the banners, that I use for my classroom buttons in Canvas. Alright, so I don't create them in Canvas, I create them using a thing called Google Drawings. So to get to Google Drawings, it's just like Google Docs, Google Forms, Google Sheets, anything else. It lives in your drive. And unlike those, you can't see it if you just click on apps. So instead, you're going to go to your Google Drive and you're going to click New. Now, scroll down to More and you'll see the other stuff Google offers. And click on Google Drawings. Alright, so it's kind of just like a graphic design tool. And you're going to name it whatever you want. So, we'll create a Unit 1 button to use in our Canvas, okay? So you just bring in whatever you want. So if you want to make, let's say I'm going to make it for my math class. So I need to find some cute pictures to use. So I'm going to just Google math clipart and find some stuff I like. And it really helps if you'll click on tools and on color, change it to transparent, because then it'll show you stuff that has a background that's not like outlined. And you can pick whatever you like, just in the interest of time. We'll use this one. It says I heart math. And I'm going to right click on it and click open image in new tab. When you do that, it gives you like a better version of the picture. So now that I have this here, I'm going to right click again and I'm going to click save image as and name it whatever and save it to your computer. Okay, so now that I have it saved, I'm going to go back to Google Drawings and I'm just going to drag it there and let go, and it'll pop up automatically. And I can resize it. One thing that's really important is you want to keep your drawings as close to the edge as you can, because we don't want a whole bunch of space around it taking up room on our Canvas page. So now I want something that tells me this is for Unit 1. So I'm going to insert a text box. I'm going to put it below this. And I'm going to type Unit 1. And you could put whatever you want. Any pictures, any whatever. Pick a fun font. And also another thing to note is Google, when you start out, just has a whole bunch of boring fonts. But if you'll click more fonts, it'll pull up all sorts of stuff. And if you give it a minute, it'll load it and show you what it looks like. And you can just go through, and anything you see that you think is cute or you might want to use at some point, you just click on it. Like, let's say I might want to use dancing script. Now that it has a check mark, I can click OK. And now dancing script is in my fonts. And so that's how I've got all these different ones now in Google. So I'm going to use this one. And you can make it whatever size you want. Maybe that's a little large. Then when you get it to the right size, you think, and you put it exactly where you want it to be. Stuff in Google Drawings is really easy to move around. So let's say that I like it here. One thing you want to do is take this corner and drag it as close as you can get it to your image without cutting anything off, and it's going to get rid of all that extra background. So right now you see these checkers, but that's actually not going to be there. It means that my background is transparent, So, for instance, if my Canvas page, let's say I had put a blue background here, it's not going to keep a white box around this picture. It's going to look like it's just sitting there on the blue background. So now that I have it created, I want to save it to my computer. So I'm going to click File, and I'm going to go to Download, and it gives you different options. You can use any of these options, but the one that's going to keep your picture looking the best is if you'll download it as PNG. So it's going to download, and it's going to go here. And I'm just saying looking the best for Canvas. That's not always true necessarily. So then in a different video, I'll show you how to add that into your Canvas and make it a clickable button and link for your students. And you can also, if you just have some cute clip art you want to use, you can just save it. You don't have to create a whole thing and type on it. You can just save it to your computer and put it in as an image. Or if you know how to create stuff but you're more comfortable with PowerPoint or Photoshop or Google Slides, wherever you like to make your cute little graphic designs, you can do that as long as you can save it as an image on your computer that we can get back to later. Alright,